Hey guys, it's Miss True Love. I'm just here for another lesson today. Hope you're doing well. Today's lesson is going to be on adverbs. We covered pronouns, we've covered adjectives, we've covered verbs, we covered proper nouns. So we're just going to look at adverbs, and we've looked in general at adverbs, but we're just going to go a little bit more in depth with them so we can understand them and how they're used. So let's just go ahead and get started and with our lesson. The first thing we need to know is what is an adverb. An adverb is a word that tells about a verb or a verb phrase or an adjective or another adverb. They can tell you how, where, when, how many times it takes for an action to take place. And many adverbs end with the ending ly. So you would just add ly usually to adjectives. So basically there are 5 different types of adverbs. There's adverbs of manner, adverbs of time, adverbs of place, adverbs of frequency, and adverbs of degree. Now, do we need to know all these particular like titles of things for our for what we need for our tape? Um, Understanding the titles will help you understand the usages of them in your on the tape, but specifically, no, you don't have to know exactly, well, okay, this is an adverb of manner. You're not going to be asked that. They're not going to request that of you. Gotta turn this light in the background. It's shining too bright. Here we go. This is better. So let's look at first the adverbs of manner. These ask the question, how? The crowd cheered loudly. How did the crowd cheer? Loudly. The man drove carelessly. How did he drive? Carelessly. So you see how the adverbs of manner are just answering that basic question, how. Um, the people in the store acted rudely. That happens lately in the store. So how did they act? Rudely, rudely. So usually you're going to find that ending ly on your words, and they will answer the question, how. So now we're going to look at adverbs of time. And they answer the basic question of when. When did something happen? We took the test last Monday. When did we take the test? Last Monday. Or you adverbs be like yesterday, and things of that nature. Tomorrow. So it's just going to answer that question of when. Pretty pretty self-explanatory, I think. Next, we're going to look at adverbs of place, and they're just going to answer that basic question of where something happens. Where? The student was outside. Where was the student? They were outside. So it's very simple. We're inside, outside, down the street, up in the air. It's going to use the space. It's going to use a directional word. Up, down, inside, outside. Words like that. Between, things of that nature. But so you're just going to be looking for those words that are describing a place. The next one we're going to look at are adverbs of frequency, and they answer the question how often something happens. He is usually late for class. Well, how often is he late for class? Usually. Or I could say most of the time, never, He's never late for class. Well, never would be our adverb. Um, he always turns in his homework. Always would be our adverb of frequency because it's saying when he did it. Always, never, sometimes, always. Um, words of that nature are those that would be using that would be adverbs of frequency. So now we're going to look at adverbs of degree. And they ask the question, how much? Like, she is very beautiful. Well, how beautiful is she? She's very beautiful. Some other words that you might use would be like um, entirely. She's absolutely beautiful. She is, or you're greatly appreciated. You're highly regarded. You're positively wonderful. You're practically perfect. Any of these words, things of that nature, would be an adverb of degree. So this lesson was rather quick. It was not very long, but at the same time, it's important to understand how these words are used in a sentence and in writing. Um, so with that in mind, we're going to wrap this up for today. I just want to say thank you for taking the time to actually um, listen to this lesson. Know that you always have lessons also posted on in the Google Classroom or on iExcel. Please take the time to do those. That will all just help you to understand what you need for the tape. If you're doing the iExcel, know that you need to have a SMART score of 80% on your assignments. That SMART score is going to be in your right hand of your screen if you're on a computer. I have not looked at the application on the phone, but I know on the computer it's listed on the right hand of the screen. If you guys have any questions, you can always find me at truelove.catherine@jobcourse.org. You can also email me at reading1gjcc@gmail.com. You can leave me a comment in the Google Classroom, or you can leave a comment on the Gadsden Bulldogs Facebook page. Don't hesitate, whether it's something simple or something complex, or you need to pick me up and you need somebody to share a word of positivity with you. I'm there for you. I'll listen to you, whatever you have to say. And I'll try to get back to you as quick as I can. Just know that people care about you, that we're all here for you. With that in mind, let me pull up the next screen, which is just a refresher of how to get onto iExcel. I go over this on almost every single lesson because there's always somebody who asks. So the first thing you're going to need to do is go to iExcel. That's letter I, letter X, letter L.com. Use your username to get onto the site is your first name followed by the number 1 at Job Corps. Like my name would be Kathy1 at Job Corps. And your password word would be Joyful1. All that is in lowercase letters. So it should be pretty simple for you to navigate and get on. And if you have any questions, you have my information on the previous slide to get in contact with me, and I'll be glad to walk you through it and help you get what you need. If you are struggling on a lesson or struggling on a question on iExcel, don't give in. Don't throw in the towel. Shoot me an email. Let me know, and I'll walk you through it. We'll see why you have the issue that you do, and we'll go through it together. So anyhow, I am going to get ready to check out of here. I hope you're having a great day. I will talk to you soon with another lesson. Bye, guys.